That's the end of that. The teams that win the groups will then progress to the final, where there is a reserve day. Nepal will know this. They do their homework. They'll know that they needed to win today, and they've got themselves into all sorts of trouble. They're 105 for 7 in the 27th over.
Yes, everything to play for today. Nepal, they need to win this game. Just looking at the weather of Saturday and Sunday, like you said, Lenny, if it rains Saturday and the match is abandoned, the semi-finals are abandoned, the group winners will play the finals. Another short ball, top edge, defending ID. That's out. 8 wicket down for Nepal.
Again, it's Owais Ahmed that points to the sky. And thanks the Almighty, because right now Qatar are blitzing Nepal away. Fire, hostility, no shortage of skill either. And Irie has now been found out by the short ball. This is all going horribly wrong. He really hasn't got into any position to play the stroke. One hand comes off the bat. It's the simplest of catches. And Nepal have been asked many a question today. Right now they have no answers. They're looking very likely to be bowled out within their 50, with not too many on the board. Irie's gone for 12. Nepal 105 for 8.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual-channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Litmus cable quality mein number 1 hone ko raaj ho, advanced German technology. Litmus cable quality mein number 1.
Hand, he has to do it now with the bat in hand. Lamachani tends to play his strokes as well. There's 23 overs to bat. Kushal Mala's still smiling. He's trying to encourage Lalit Rajbanshi. He said, don't worry, you can get your maiden 50 and get us up to 200. That will be enough. That's what he's telling him. That's a long way away. Unless Gulshan Jha and Sandeep Lamachani can build a partnership here, this innings could be over in a hurry, and we could see maybe the biggest upset of the tournament. Remember, Saudi Arabia beat Qatar comfortably at this ground. And Qatar, I think they feel they've been under par and they wanted to show how much better they can be. As Owais is going to bowl his 9th. It's angling down, going to miss leg. Far too much turn. You have to say they've been well up for today's game.
Yes, that was definitely angling down the leg side. Very optimistic. A plead to the umpire by Owais. Yeah, talking about Nepal, 105 for 8. Their weakness. Oh, that's a clean strike by Gulshan Jha. Way down to square leg for a big 6. That somehow releases the pressure.
I think we're going to see a counter-attack. Jha is naturally quite aggressive. Lamachani only plays one way. Maybe 8 down, it might not be the worst thing. I think when Sheikh and Irie were there, they had to work away to nudge it around, but both fell to pretty soft dismissals, really. So now maybe Gulshan Jha says it's time to strike back. It's the first 6 of the day. It goes to the all-rounder, the left-hander.
And his slog sweep is good. He hits those slog sweeps very often. Gulshan Jha, that was bowled outside the off stump. Yeah, it was in his arc. That is why he went for it and got the result. Can Gulshan Jha hit some lusty blows just to get out of that hole, the whole dig by Qatari bowlers for Nepal. That was outside the off stump.
We've seen Nepal tested throughout Cricket World Cup League 2, none more so than when Rohit Powell and Karan KC had to rescue the side from 120 odd for 8, chasing 210 against Scotland. Still don't know why they won that game. Today's another test. The question will be, when it's put up to Nepal with real fire, real aggression, what will the response be? What we've seen so far is there is a fragility, a weakness against the short ball, particularly angling into them. If you look at all those dismissals, big hit again, goes for the slog sweep, man out at long on. Oh, brilliant! Oh, brilliant! Gulshan Jha, we will check, but I think he's gone. Gayan Bhutaka has pulled off the catch of the tournament. I've no doubt we'll go upstairs, but it looks clean. They just moved the man to cow corner. And Gulshan Jha, having just hit a maximum, I think he's been caught by the most wonderful catch. A modern display of athleticism and awareness. This was going over the rope for certain. Is it clean, Paresh? My first instinct is yes.
Oh, we'll have to see that again. Maybe it might. The boot might have touched the cushion there in the boundary line. We'll have to see that again. The front foot is fine. We don't have to worry about that. That was a clean strike, but the ball was going towards over the fence. But look at this effort by the fielder. Oh, did it touch the 1x bat cushions there? It's pretty hard to see it from this angle. You'll have to see from the other angle.
Well, I think the second half of the catch is okay. The question is the first half. And has that cushion moved? Because if it has, it's 6. What does this angle tell us? So the catch is clean there. Now just there, the cushion, it's even leaning a bit forward. Any contact with that? Well, I wouldn't like to be in the third umpire's chair, I'll tell you. I think the other angle is the one that indicated some movement. This one here. So he's definitely caught it cleanly. That's fine, but just there on the 1x bat branding, has the very front of his shoe flicked. And was there contact? Is it 6 or is it out? It's not for us to decide. The pressure, the man in the hot seat, it's on Asif Iqbal.
Yeah, in this position is fine, but after he turns his leg, his heels turn, I think the toe of the boot just flicks the 1x bat cushion there. It's just we are just saying it from here in the commentary box. The result is coming from the TV umpire.
The completion of the catch is clean. The second half, that's fine. Here's the moment. Red is out. It's given. And look at the celebrations. It was incredibly marginal. And on the evidence we have, the third umpire has decided that is out. Oase has a third wicket. Jha, he's gone. Caught in the deep, trying to counter-attack. One more look at it here. It was pretty well struck. Excellent skills and athleticism from Gayan Bhutaka. Came to within probably centimetres of that boundary, but the end result is he's gone. Gulshan's gone for 7. It's 1-1-1 for 9.
दादा बाहिर भाइरस छ
नडराउ मात्र पम्प रब छु गर्दियो भाइरसलाई
पम्प रब छु
हो लाइफ बोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
Lalit Rajbangshi is the new man in at number 11 for Nepal. Who would have thought Nepal batting first, being 111 from 9 in 28 overs, and Nelson to take the wicket for Nepal. Gulshan Jha, what a brilliant catch by Bhutaka into the boundary line at mid-wicket.
Well, with numbers 10 and 11 at the crease, we are going to see fire and aggression. There's a short leg come into place. We're going to see bouncers and Yorkers and nothing else, I think, from Amir. Starts with a short pull. Lamachani anticipates it, gets more than enough of it to get 4. Maybe too predictable. Sandeep's going to have some fun here, and every run could be critical.
Yes, he just lined the short ball up, Sandeep Limich, and he knew he was going to get a short ball. He just waited for it, just moved his front foot away from his body, and look at that, a clean hit over mid-on. The mid-on fielder is inside the circle. A big gap there.
It was funny, there wasn't actually even a mid-on. There was a mid-wicket in place, completely vacant. It's still pretty vacant. He's now a wide mid-on. Deep backward square leg is in place. Fine leg is in place. Short leg is in place. The man now does come to a more regulation mid-on. He's just out of your shot there on the right of your screen. Every ball is going to be short, or maybe the double bluff with the Yorker. Guided away. Lamachani gets a single. What can Rajbanshi show with the bat? He's probably the only one in this 11 who's really in the team for bowling alone. All the other 10 can do a bit of both.
Yes, a very disappointing dressing room for Nepal. They always say that every team has one bad day. Let's call it a bad day for Nepal today. But credit goes to the Qatari bowlers, the way they bowled from the first over, from the first ball. Bowling round the wicket, the left-handers, the left-arm medium pacers, angling the ball into the right-hander. That was very difficult to play for many of the Nepali batters. Kushal Purtel was troubled. Bhim Sharkey was troubled. The only person that was not troubled was Rohit Paudel. He was a bit unlucky today.
I think this has come off probably the arm of Lalit Rajbanshi. Amir was certain. Qatar, they just need to keep a lid on their emotions here. They've been excellent, they've been brilliant. They're getting a bit carried away. Maybe the shoulder, if anything. He's nowhere near that. He's dropped his hands. They're absolutely entitled to appeal. You just can't get too carried away. And Sandeep says, Amir, you're bowling beautifully. Calm down.
Yes, it was clearly off the sleeve of his right hand. Lalit Rajbanshi just dropped his bat at the right moment. Yeah, fiery spell by Amir. He's taken 3 wickets already in his 7th over. What a spell we've seen from Qatar.
He just dropped hands. He knows everything's going to be short. So I think Rajbanchi's approach here, anything full he'll try and block out. Anything short he'll get out of the way of. There is pace though. This is up probably north of 130, maybe 135 kilometers per hour. Nepal, being honest, they haven't had any answers. Being blitzed away with an excellent bowling performance. Nicely kept out by Rajbanshi. Is this a massive wake-up call, and is it what the team need, Paresh? There's been an awful lot of celebrations, felicitations. Fans are back up in the trees. There's so much passion on show. Is this what the team actually needed, a bolt in the blue?
Yeah, actually, I don't say it. The Nepal team needed this. This could have happened any time, but Nepal team is very lucky. It happened in the league stages. Anyway, the game is not over yet.
That one's kept a bit low. Amir has bowled an incredible 7 over spell. He's got 3 for 31. It's 116 for 9.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 Dual Channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
with you with all the action in about 5 minutes' time.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Into at the moment. Very competitive. Short ball. Gets away with it. Won't be given as a wide. End of the 14th now. It's 43 for 6.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Litmus cable quality man number 1 होने को राज हो, advanced German technology. Litmus cable quality man number 1.
Points tables. Let's see if we can bring them back up. Because big news from the other ground. Finally, in the 20th game of the tournament, I've got one prediction right. I think Kuwait are going to beat Hong Kong. Hong Kong have lost Anselm Rath and Barbara Hyatt. They're in big trouble, 34 for 2. With Kuwait posting 272 on the board. What that means is that it will be UAE that could well win Group B. Kuwait will draw level with them on points, but look at the net run rate advantage that the UAE have. Massive. So it's all the more important right now for Nepal. If they can take a victory here, find these final 4 wickets, they will win Group A. And that would set up a game here at this ground against Kuwait in the semi-final on Saturday. And potentially, maybe an easier path to the final, where they could well face the UAE. Is it all building up to that? Is it all building up to a rematch of March 16th? Is it going to be redemption? Is it going to be revenge for UAE? Or can Nepal keep winning?
Could be a dress rehearsal, like the last time Nepal came in top. That's got away in the gap. Slightly short outside the off stump. Gets off the mark, Amir with a boundary.
And of course, don't consider this match result done by any stretch. Qatar, required run rate is almost an irrelevance. They just need to bat some time. If they're still here in the 50th and final over, they'll be winning this game. They only need 3 and over. It's the googly, a sharp turning one. Don't think it was picked out of the hand by Farouk. Maybe, just maybe, picked off the pitch at the last second. He tried to adjust. That was the boundary. The reason I like Lamachani bowling more leg breaks, particularly with the field he's got set, look at first and second slip, waiting to find an outside edge. That's it there, perfect. If you can get it full enough. Amir drives at that, he's in all sorts of trouble. There's a man quite tight in at extra cover, one of your best fielders, Rohit Powdell. Got a backward point if it skews away off an edge, and you've got protection out of the boundary. Perfect line. Don't need to bowl your leg break on leg stump, bowl it on the 4th stump, just outside off. And it gives the batter all sorts of doubt. And then, when you bowl the googly, you expose that gap between bat and pad. This is why I love leg spin bowling.
Sense something happening now, Lenny. Oh, that's very well bowled. That's a good over done. 15th gone. Qatar are 47 for 6.
दादा बाहिर भाइरस छ
नडराउ मात्र पम्प रब छु गर्दियो भाइरसलाई
पम्प र छु
हो लाइफ बोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
Bajaj Pulsar presents ACC Men's Premier Cup. Hygiene partner Lifebuoy. Internet partner WorldLink. Uplifting partner Coca-Cola. Title sponsor
Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Hygiene partner
तपाईलाई सुरक्षा दिन्छ World's #1 selling germ protection soap brand.
Internet partner
छिटो बनेकै WorldLink.
Uplifting partner 10 countries, 24 matches. Live from TU and Mulpani ground. Watch live on YouTube on OSR Sports. Bajaj Pulsar presents ACC Men's Premier Cup. Hygiene partner Lifebuoy. Internet partner WorldLink. Uplifting partner Coca-Cola.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
पम्प र छु
हो लाइफ बोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1 हुनको राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1
अब हरेक 2.25 लिटर स्प्राइट सँग 2 PM अकबरे चिकन नूडल्स सित्तैमा
Okay, boys, this puts me need speed. Need to be fast. Got it, coach. What's the fastest? Okay, whirling. Whirling.
सबैलाई थाहा छ इन्टरनेटको स्पिड र सर्भिस दुवैमा फास्टेस्ट वर्ल्डलिङ नै हो
This is the fastest.
Bajaj Pulsar presents ACC Men's Premier Cup. Hygiene partner Lifebuoy. Internet partner WorldLink. Uplifting partner Coca-Cola. Title sponsor
Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Hygiene partner
तपाईलाई सुरक्षा दिन्छ World's #1 selling germ protection soap brand.
Internet partner
छिटो बनेकै WorldLink.
Uplifting partner 10 countries, 24 matches. Live from TU and Mulpani ground. Watch live on YouTube on OSR Sports. Bajaj Pulsar presents ACC Men's Premier Cup. Hygiene partner Lifebuoy. Internet partner WorldLink. Uplifting partner Coca-Cola.
Roan is playing the stormer. He's got it through narrow nooks and crannies. He's shown us the fans up in the trees. He's been everywhere. I hope I'm not jinxing it because I don't want him to clash before the tournament is over, but he's been right on the money, and the shot sponsored by the team at Dafa News have really added to the coverage, which we hope that you're enjoying. We're on our feet now in the commentary box. That nervous energy you get when Nepal are playing, because it's never boring, it's always dramatic, and it's always must-watch action. Gulshan Jadab always second. Andrew Leonard here with Sharad Basakir. And Sharad, if you looked at today's games, this one here on the batting paradise of the TU International Cricket Ground, with Nepal crossing 300 for the first time in an ODI a few days ago, and then a game up at the Mulpani with two very good bowling attacks. I don't think anyone could have predicted the way the scorecards are. There's the fans up in the trees. Because up at the Mulpan, Kuwait posted 272. I think it's the highest score at that ground in this tournament, or close to it. And Hong Kong are in a bit of trouble at 42 for 2. Great shot, that one. Look at the trees. Rather you than me, gents. Hooked away. And a bit of a misfield from Ramachani will allow the single. And then you look at the scorecard here. We've seen 14 wickets fall for just about 200 runs in total between the two sides. There they are, the coolest kids in town. Why is that? What are we witnessing? What a crazy day of cricket.
That's why we call it cricket. It's a funny game. You never know what's going to happen next. Need to get your climbing lessons. A bit of coaching from them, Lenny. How to climb a tree.
I think I'm happy where I am. Don't mind a cable car or a hike, but climbing up in a tree I'm not so sure about. It's quite funny actually, all the crowd outside the ground now. They're all watching the drone. What are the cricket guys in such a here for? Let's just hope it doesn't clip a branch. Keep it clear of that branch. There's some up in the VIP section. Yeah, brilliant to bring you these pictures all the way around the world. And our thanks to not only the IPG group, the media rights holder, but also all the sponsors and the production team. 50 for 6. See one of the dignitaries here. I think it's the chief of the electricity board, if my information's correct, just being greeted and given beautiful flowers. The success of the national team in recent times, it's really brought a lot of attention. Cricket's always been popular here, always has. But this Monty Desire, it feels different. It feels very, very special. We've got great ambassadors in the team, talented cricketers, really good performances. That will be given as a wide. We've heard the government get right behind the board now and say they will install floodlights at this ground. This is the real deal. There have been false ones before.
Well, yes, we have seen a lot of support coming in. As soon the results that are changing, you could see there the center, Mr. Gurul Kulman saying, the chief of the electricity board in Nepal. He has brought Nepal out of darkness for sure. Lenny, if I would explain, Nepal would be in 18-hour darkness. We have experienced that in the past. Now we have full electricity as that edge is down to the boundary. It's an inside edge by Amir. We need more to 55, yes. From the point where we were in darkness, and now talks of getting the floodlight getting installed in the TU stadium. It would be a dream come true for us.
Here's one of the chiefs. Yes, my question is he a bit of a recce? Having a look, okay, where can the floodlight pylons go? How will we power them? Lots of stuff of dreams. I've been coming here for the best part of 6 years now. Since day one I've said, imagine a floodlight game here. It would be quite something. The place would be packed to the rafters. 16 bowled. It's 55 for 6.
Lifeway hand wash le marcha 99.9% त्यसैले Sarke #1 selling germ protection soap brand.
Okay, boys, in this pitch what we need is speed. We need to be fast. Got it. Who's the fastest? Okay, Welling.
सबैलाई फास्ट इन्टरनेटको स्पिड र सर्भिस सबैमा फास्टेस्ट वर्ल्डिङ नै हो.
This is the fastest.
Johnny to continue, and it's just something. It's interesting to see him bowl right the way through here, because I think at some times it's a beauty again, a perfect line. At some points he's using too many spells. For me, leg spin is so much about rhythm. You can get real rhythm right, and you're landing it consistently. Got a sharp turning leg break that Lamachani does, and a good googly. I know the modern game is using 2, 3, 4 over spells. I think wrist spin is the one exception. I think you've got a leg spinner bowling well, just let them bowl. They'll win you the game single-handedly if they're on the money, because they're the one bowler in these overs, going over 10 and 40. If they bowl 10 overs straight, take 4 per or 5 per and win you a match. And I think, just from a CT viewpoint, I've bowled them all to myself. I want to allow the leg spinner to keep going. Let him get into a rhythm. That's a rare bad ball. He's bowled really nicely. Keep him going.
He's one of those bowlers. I think he doesn't need rhythm to bowl. He on the mark, on the spot most of the times. I've always felt his overs has to be used like gold. Whenever he needs to pick up a wicket, as you can see, he's in his 7th over. Just 3 overs left after this. To be careful how you use his overs. If QATAR just look him out and start to get a partnership going. 17 done. Qatar are 55 for 6.
Congestion
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Take 2.25 liter Sprite सँग PM अकबरे चिकन नुडल्स सित्तैमा.
Well, interesting start there. After 17 overs, Nepal had just lost a couple of wickets. They had just lost Rohit Patel, and Asmi Sheikh pretty quick succession. He's 4 down. We thought that was a difficult position. Qatar much worse off, 6 down. Depth out to this Qatari batting line. They'll believe they keep going. Very much chasing these runs in there. This game is not a foregone conclusion, by the way.
Absolutely, it's just about that small partnership of 20-30 runs and they'll be back on track. He can bring down that under 50 runs to get with 2-3 wickets in hand. There's all the chance get runs. On the other hand, Nepal would like to keep wicket regular intervals as Gulshan runs in for his 3rd over, looking for his first wicket in the tournament. We see them out of them.
Just a quick shake or broadcast partners as well for this one at ACC Men's Premier Cup. Here in Nepal, you can watch it live on the 24 HDTV. That's what I was actually doing. Our game made earlier days back to the hotel. Couldn't believe it. 16 screen there in the room. Place and quality, incredible. Really good broadcast quality. But also, if you're on the move, if you're on your phone, also away, or your tablet or your laptop, you can also watch OSR Sports YouTube channel. Just to give you a sense of popularity, the last Nepal game there was over 1 million views online alone, several million more, no doubt, in Antipur. Right now, there are 45,000 people watching the official OSR YouTube channel, and I'm not being bad at the other games. There's like 1,200 watching the other game. That's current viewers right now in the action. The appetite for cricket here is just massive. It really is. Saw that last month. There's pictures all the way around the world. If Nepal win this game, there's a couple of wides going to be run. If they could win their semi-final, is it going to be the same again on Monday? That would be a magic Monday. But one chap to go to the Asia Cup for the first time. Play guaranteed one-day international against India and Pakistan.
Yeah, that's right. delicious food, young players there. Whoever takes it. Yeah, the following has been massive in Nepal. Need that government support. Sponsorships coming in for Team Nepal and the cricket in Nepal for the infrastructure, the leagues to grow. I can assure you, we get that support coming from the government and some sponsorship going in for the Nepali squad, funding for the league going on. We might reach the test soon. Andrew, what do you think?
Go back to my point, Shara. This is the beginning of the journey. This is the second chapter, maybe the third. It's no more than that. It's just the start of things to come, and that's how it's both sides. There has been false dawn before. This one feels very different to me. It really does. The administration has got its house in order. 6 or 7 years ago, it was suspended by the ACC. It's doing brilliant things, not just here in Mandu, around the country. We see I think it's the under-16 national championships being played. I was watching a bit of that action live on YouTube. If you're a 15-year-old girl from this country, imagine the potential. You could play cricket professionally around the world, go on to represent your country and emulate your heroes. It's not like there's just one hero, just one woman, Sandy Madhanchani. Everyone who wants in this squad and any more outside of it. Players to look up to: Asif Sheikh, Dipender Singh Airi, Kush Kumala, Sampal Kami, Gulshil Jaya. Such a great time into involved war sport that we there here in Nepal.
Absolutely, and hasn't it been a uniting factor for the nation? It's slowly becoming an emotion. Everyone talking about cricket movement in Nepal. More so, it has been giving that happiness that was required to everyone whenever the team wins. Truly, this man in himself around the president of Can was criticized a lot previously, but now things have changed.
Edge and edge for 4. Slip had been removed in the previous over. It's quite cleverly played by Kurram. He's going to get a boundary at 62 for 6.
लाइफबॉय ह्यान्डवासले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरस त्यसैले संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
Litmus cable, bullet number 1 advanced German technology. Litmus cable, quality by number 1.
$18 overs bowled, 62 for 6. He just had a quick move in the commentary box. Even the drone is showing us the honoured guests up in the VIP section. As I welcome Paresh Lahani. I thought we might see this. I thought, despite the fact that was going on, bowling Sandy Madhanchani straight through. It's almost kind of a safety blanket, isn't it? If this 7th wicket partnership continues to build, Paresh, just hold that threat back of Lamachani and call upon him. They really need a wicket. Start threatening, and they are starting to build a partnership for the first time in this innings.
Yes, now talking about sponsorship, it's just not the partnership for QATAR. Oh, that's very well bowled by Lalit. Kurram playing only 6 of 20 and Amir again of 15. What is the best player I had in that first innings? I think they were 26. That's flattered to the air. Sandeep Lanachani and Sompal Kami. 5 wickets in between them, and Rajram Shah on one wicket of dangerous Kamran Khan. Top, getting that edge. Almost. Arif shakes the steep field, running after it.
Such a clever bowler, he's not Rajram. It's actually come off the handle. And that could have gone anywhere. That easily could have gone to first slip. Instead, it just keeps one way. Credit for these two players that are quite hard. And they're keeping us on the edge of our seat. 19 bowled, 63 for 6.
Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 Dual Channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Sompal Kami has been brought back into the attack by the captain Rohit Paudel for his second spell. 6 consecutive overs in his first spell, 3 for 19. One spell he had, the first spell, looked in a very good rhythm and a bit pace as well. And the celebration that he had, a good camera work there by the cameraman here. That was overpitched. Very good fielding there.
Yeah, really good stop. Rohit Paudel, he's an excellent fielder. Might not think of him like defender Singh Airi or Bim Sharkey, but he's just as good. And this is 4-run save for me. Easily could have got by him. Pulled away. That's going to be runs, and the outfield quick. And Rajbanshi.
Sompal Kami has been in a very good rhythm today. Just steaming in, bowling quick as he used to bowl in the other matches. Yes, that's perfectly fine for me. Definitely saved 2 runs for his team. Yeah, that is what the umpire said. It's fine. Let's get on with the game.
Yeah, 2 runs saved in a defense of a low chase like this. You really do have to save every run. That was a crowd catch, pumped into the ground. Just going back to the interest in not just this series, but Cricket World Cup League 2 last month here in Nepal. A few more numbers there, essentially by the OSR sports team. It was, I think, 1.1 million views the last game did. That was Nepal versus Oman. It was the number 2 trending video in the whole country that day. And the highest concurrent viewers at the same time, 63,000. Right now, it's up to 52,000 for this game. And that straight drive is again a brilliant diving stop. Cut off. Kumar Jha. The scale of interest in this team, in this sport, in this country, it really is huge, Paresh.
Yes, it is. It's all about passion of cricket here in the country. And even they are very knowledgeable crowd. They know about cricket. They know the rules as well. It's good to see the cricket supporters coming in to watch their team play. That was a bit of a half volley, nicely driven, being Sharkey the fielder. It's interesting, just single taken by these 2 batsmen.
It's a very cautious approach, but in some ways it's a very clever one, because it's just frustrating Nepal right now, and they're going searching for wickets. The Asian Cricket Council team also telling me that worldwide there's more than 24,000 currently watching on their YouTube channel. Just huge numbers, really significant interest in this competition, this pathway for the ACC. Just this team, there's something about Nepal there. A team full of talent, full of good ambassadors. Just brilliant to watch at the moment. Another dive stop. Only half a stop, and Gulshan Jah had to get his body on the line. 3 more runs saved. Every saved run is going to be critical. Qatar 68 for 6.
लाइफबोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारको नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
Okay boys, in this pitch what we need is speed. We need to be fast. Got it, coach. Who's the fastest? Whirling. Okay, whirling. Whirling.
सबैलाई थाहा छ इन्टरनेटको स्पिड र सर्भिस दुवैमा फास्टेस्ट whirling नै हो.
This is the fastest.
There's the media, packed as always. All the journalists and photojournalists going about their work. No Dipender Singh Airi yet. Paresh, you're the captain now for Nepal. Again, throw you back 15 years or 10 years or whatever it was. Who are you bowling?
Yeah, I would definitely go with Dipender Singh Airi. He's a very good bowler, very smart thinking bowler as well. It doesn't matter if there's 2 right-handers at the crease. He will do his job for his team. I've been not surprised if he'll be to that but and Nepal has bowled 7 overs spell. Just a great day play with some refreshments for the players, for the batters.
I think Gulshan Jah might have been just a little bit winded as well from that diving stop. And usually pretty firm there. You know, when you get the dive in, you're going to face a bit of impact. But QATAR just coming back into this game. You need to keep finding breakthroughs, Nepal. Kong in real trouble on the Montani, 65 for 3, needing 273 to win, more than runner ball required. I think the team will know first place is ever so important. And there's 2 reasons for that. One, you get the slightly easier semi-final, you get to play against Kuwait instead of the UAE. But 2, if we do have rain, I'm only saying if it was catastrophic rain on Saturday and no play was possible, left off the leg. The winners of the group would advance to the finals without a ball bowled. This is obviously a hypothetical situation, but the last thing you want is to be worrying about the rain come Saturday.
Yes, let's not think about that at the moment. And I think there's a silly point or second slip in place. Yeah, 2 slips now for Rajbanki. I think this is a very good move by Roy Porter, the captain. Now Bhim Sarki comes in at a very short point. Yeah, that is where the ball has been flying off the top edge and handle of Amir, but could be fielding changed by Rohit.
I'd like to see this. Crowd like it too. Was there an outside edge? Well, the umpire says yes, and Rajbanshi strikes. Just what the crowd wanted. I thought it beat the outside edge, but no complaints from the batter. He's turned and walked immediately. And Nepal 2 after the 7.
Yeah, that was a very good fielding change by Roy Porter, bringing in the straight silly point. And look at the batsman. He just goes. Very, very interesting here. Not a complaint by Amir. Amir going for 14. Qatar are 68 for 7.
Litmus cable quality में number 1 होने को राज हो advanced German technology. Litmus cable quality में number 1.
I'm not sure this angle is going to tell us much. Very hard to tell, isn't it? The umpire was convinced. This is the angle, though. Is it the glove? Just a kiss of the glove. Paresh Lahani says yes. So too does Lala Rajvanshi.
Yes, you can see the batsman just turned away and went back to the pavilion. A very, very good strike here by Lalit. A good captaincy bringing in the close fielders.
Walid Nayan to the crease at number 9. If you're wondering how difficult a job it is to umpire, watch this from this angle. You think he's missed it by a distance, and then you get the alternative angle, and it's clearly a kiss to the glove. The umpires are one of the hardest jobs in the game, and credit to him there. Right on the money. Sweep shot comes out, nicely played around the corner. Going to get 4. Man out in the deep, and the leg side is well in front of square, and Khurram has recognised that and gets a boundary.
Yeah, that was a very good placement by Khurram behind square. The fielder was very wide in front of square. Easy picking for Khurram. The ball was on the middle stump. And just to talk about the catch given, we were confused because the gloves inner part of the keeper's glove was white and the batsman's glove was also white. That is why I think we got confused.
This one swept in front of square. He's toying with the man out in the deep. Good batting. Doesn't feel there's much to come from 9, 10 and Jack, and now's the time to go. Back-to-back boundaries. The first sweep was well behind square. This time he gets it well in front. It's against the turn, but he gets a good reward.
Yeah, he was on top of the bounce. He deliberately made it in the air. A good connection. First one behind square, and this one in front of square. I think because of that short point, that he was trying to play these short shots. Bangchi is turning the ball and bouncing as well. Just a little treatment for a bat for Walid. Very well bowled. After 21, Qatar 77 for 7.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting.
All new Pulsar N160 with new QATAR channel ABS.
You've reached the best destination.
So all the sevens are on the board. Boeing taking off from the BCU airport, or the Tribune airport, on Monty side. He's decided he can't handle the tension up in the coach's box. He's going to put a bib on, carry a few drinks, and walk in there and say, I used to coach. He was a terrible watcher. She did my level 3 coaching course with Monty Desai there in Edinburgh. He came to complete it. We did all of it there in Edinburgh. I used to Europe level 3 coaching course. And I coached, I sat at the wall, I just laughed with all the nervous energy inside me. Can't control much when you're coaching. You really just have to watch as Sandy Plamachani returns 3 wins to get. That'll be a remarkable victory. Have you seen demons in this pitch? This should be 150 for his 120 or something like that. So 650 runs yesterday on a 5th use wicket. This is a second or third use wicket.
No, there are no demons or anything whatsoever. It's just about themselves. They playing Qatar 3 losses out as the assistant coach for Nepal, Akash Gupta. He played for Nepal earlier.
Full straight gone. Nothing I do about that. There's dancing in the background, and the Nepali flag there flying. It's a slightly quicker leg break from Ramachani. It's maybe kept a bit low. He's got traffic on Sandy +3. I think he's still 5.
Yes, a bit flat area, Anglam in front. Easy decision for the umpire. Sandeep Lamachan didn't even appeal. Look at him, he just went through the celebrations. He knew that was coming front. He's lining the batsman, bowling that slowly. Yeah. This one bit quicker. Karam has to depart for 15. It's 78.
Lifebuoy hand wash ले मार्छ 99.9% viruses. त्यसैले palm, rub, chew. संसारकै नम्बर 1 selling germ protection soap brand.
अब हरेक 2.25 लिटर स्प्राइट सँग 2 PM अकबरे चिकन नुडल्स सित्तैमा.
Decisions come. It's pretty easy with the back leg. That'll be going on happening in the leg stump. Definitely pitched in line. They love him here at this TU International Cricket Ground, Sandeep Lamachani. And I think he's thinking of 5s here. He's got his numbers on 10 jack to bowl out at. Turning the square, and he's got the best part of 3 overs to pick up 2 more.
Yet again, a brilliant bowling change by captain Roy Border. Great on this line of trying to back into the attack from George Haribat and a leg spinner ball by him. The ball going down back, so that is a bit of a smile in the end from Ramachani.
Really easy to pen a step and look at Monty just saying, I wouldn't like to play that. Unplayable. Fastest in the history of one international cricket, 400 out of right the way. Beautifully. Real turn. It's on. Leg slip in place. First slip quite wide. Sandy, he wants 2 more. He was the top scorer. Remember what he finished out. And now he's just something which gets a little bit too much. Big smiles though.
Yeah, just playing with the batsman's mind there, mixing his pace, mixing his line and sometimes the group the left back into the bowling off the spinner the left back and I had a chat with them the other day at Mulpani and where the rain played a role. Yes, he said you're more than off spinners to the left hand, and instead in modern nature cricket you have to bowl everything. That is what he said. That's what he was going about cricket. All these years.
Just changing things up. Delivery. Google just goes across the left-hander. An exhibition of leg bowling. It's 79 for 8.
Team, you only have 1 day left. Focus, man. No, coach. We have 1 month. You have 1 month. I have 1 month. I have 10 matter. Please take it.
World River space the balance and take enough to internet and net subscription packs. World River offer.
Alright, guys, everybody. Yeah, let's do this.
Litmus cable, quality number 1, advanced German technology. Litmus cable, quality number 1.
Nepal is around Valley playing on 2-2.
Tarker here. It's a really tall task. Just as they were building that 7th partnership, you felt could well have run the game on still. Just there's 9, 10, 11 left. Two world class bowlers. She's off got event in the shadow of Sandeep Machani's excellence and looking to take next points. He's bowling as well as ever bowled. Bachi very consistently. No sure hit potency and threat. Lots of wickets in recent times too. To a surprise, why is he making a really left-hander and a crease? They might seriously give the player in front. Everything about Pedal has done so far has worked, so it can't be too critical. Really feel at the halfway stage that they could defend this low total, Nepal?
Yeah, like I've been saying, when Nepal were batting, Sandeep was going, but if he can get to 200, it will be a game on. They bowled out, which was just 157. Just a reminder, Lalit Rajvanshi was a strong wicket taker for Nepal, getting rid of that dangerous Kapran Khan, who hit some of the bowlers for all couple of innings. Against Lalit. They bowled very well for Nepal after getting just 1 second on the board.
And Bunker gets off the mark down again. This constant What will the coach have to be taking this? Even if they win the game, there's still cricket to be played. But let's say they pick up the last 2 wickets and Qatar make 100, 110. What will they take from this? Will they take significant lessons in terms of preparation, approach, tactically? Where did it go wrong today to put them in this situation where they needed to bowl so well?
They will definitely have some batting lessons. They shouldn't just see the opponent as lower to their standards. Always says, and even Captain always says, one game at a time. That is what I said at the toss as well. 23 gone, Qatar 81-23.
Congestion ahead. We're on the fastest route. Rerouting.
The all-new Balsam N160 Blue Channel ABS.
Reach destination.
Sun streams across the bay right up here. Yeah, cheers all built up. Off break from Chamatinani. You have to think that the road players were almost teasing the batters. Maybe trying to tempt them into a single. There's going to be significant lessons learned, and maybe, particularly if they take the win, maybe they might be the worst thing about how Edit has some dummy cards.
That is what I've been telling you. It is the league game, the last league game for Nepal and Qatar. That's a googly. Didn't pick it through his hand. Validi.
We've seen an exhibition of leg bowling in there. We really have. Not sure about there had any idea where it was going. Just an inside edge at last second save. How close is this? Close enough. Height was probably the issue. But Sandeep, he wants 5 today, and he's won away because Valiant Nayan wasn't picking it. It was a leg break that just skidded on. He was very deep in his crease. It was certainly straight enough, and the finger goes up.
Yeah, that was a slider bowled by Sandeep Lamachani. It was not a googly. It was a slider. It goes in front of his fingers. Smart bowling by Sandeep. Takes his 4th wicket. He has scored runs as well in the first innings. 42 not out. Waleed 9 gone for 3. Qatar 82 for 9.
क्वालिटी में नंबर 1 होने को राज के हो
नेपालकै सबैभन्दा ठुलो केबल फ्याक्ट्री पूर्ण डायमिटरको पक्का ग्यारेन्टी
यसको पनि त राज होला
राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी
पता लाग्यो राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी
वाह राजेश दाइ
लिटमस केबल को राज रहेछ एडभान्स
गुणस्तर को पहचान लिटमस केबल क्वालिटी में नंबर 1
हो लाइफबॉय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड.
Take a wicket. 10 is best in this series. This is his 2nd game. Owais Ahmed. What a game he's had. Sandeep Lamachani did well with the bat and doing even good with the ball. 4 for 14 his figures in the 9th over. Oh, nicely flighted. The ball just drifting into the right hander and spinning away after pitching. There's a word exchange between the batsman and the bowler. Sharad is back here in the commentary box. Sharad, what do you think about Nepal's bowling performance?
It's been extraordinary. What a performance after getting all out for 158. Who would have thought Qatar would be 82 for 9 in the 24th over. Sandeep looking for his 5th one. That's a googly. Bringing out the big drive, Owais. After 24, Qatar are 82 for 9.
लिटमस केबल क्वालिटी में नंबर 1 होने को राज हो एडवांस जर्मन टेक्नोलॉजी. लिटमस केबल क्वालिटी में नंबर 1.
Okay, boys, in this pitch what we need is speed. We need to be fast. Got it, coach. Who's the fastest? Okay, Whirling.
सबैलाई थाहा छ इन्टरनेटको स्पिड र सर्भिस दुवैमा फास्टेस्ट Whirling नै हो.
This is the fastest. Who comes on? Picked up 2 wickets in the previous 2 matches, this being the 3rd match. He would look to finish this game early. Slip in place. Gayan, left-hander. Slight turn, cut away for a single.
Never too late to bring in Dipender Singh Arya into the attack. He's a very smart cricketer. Live wire in the field, very quick between the wickets, and he rushes through his overs.
Still 75 runs to get. Just a wicket left. That's edged away. Running down to the boundary. Goes away for 4. Lucky edge. Gets off the mark, Owais.
Yes, this is what Dipender Singh Arya does. He doesn't turn the ball going with the arm outside the off stump, getting that edge on the side of the slips. A lucky escape for Owais. Look at that, the ball not turning. He was playing for the turn. That was a bit short. That turned a bit. Played off the back foot by Owais Ahmed. Now Gayan Bhutika is on strike. The left-hander. Dipender Singh Arya will fancy bowling to the left-handers. Just a wicket away for a famous victory for Nepal. Oh, getting that leading edge, almost carrying to Gulshan Jah. Creating all sorts of trouble here, Dipender Singh ID.
Just a wicket away now. Nepal. Oh, that came in with the arm sharply. Bottom edge single taken after 89 of 25 overs. 89 for 9.
Look at the man head and chart of Qatar's batting.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Oh, what a catch by Gulshan Jah, diving in front. It's a team effort and Sandeep takes his fifer.
Brilliant catch there by Gulshan, running in more than 20 yards. Look at the crowd, they're on their feet. Sandeep picks the 5-wicket haul. Sent upstairs, the umpire's checking the catch, whether it bounced ahead. Look out to me at the first impression. But what an attempt by Gulshan.
Yeah, it looked very clean in the first instant that we saw. The front foot is not an issue. They are checking whether the catch was taken cleanly or not. Watching live, I thought that was a clean catch by Gulshan Jah, diving in front of him from the boundary line. That was a miss hit by the batsman. Again, smart bowling, a googly bowled by Sandeep Laimanchani. Beautifully done by Gulshan Jah. I bet that was cleanly taken.
The way Dipendra was celebrating, he would have got a good look, and you can see there, it's cleanly taken. No doubts there. What a catch there by Gulshan, bringing those long legs and long levers into play. That looks clean to me.
Even they didn't do with something with the bat. They've definitely done in the field. Gulshan Jah, Bhim Sharkey, Dipender Singh Airi, even Arif Sheikh, who took a catch on slips.
Look at the way where he has taken Paresh. He has run a good 30 yards from the boundary line, waiting for the it's correct signal. That's done. 10 wickets down for Qatar. They have been all out for 89 as Nepal march into the semi-finals. There you go, Sandeep kisses the pitch, thanks to Mother Earth. Another 5-wicket haul, the third one for him. Nepal win the group, stay unbeaten and advance into the semi-finals.
Yes, what an achievement here. What a good bowling unit Nepal has been. Just bundled around for 157, and the bowlers did their job in the second innings, bowling out Qatar for just 89 runs. And look at Sandeep Laimanchani just applauding the spectators, thanking them to come down here to support the ditch side. And he's taken the ball, 5-wicket haul for him. Look at his economy rate. He just changed the duration of the match, course of the match. Look at him, all the players, 10 players behind him, taking him.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
A credit goes to the Qatari bowlers as well. Ahmed, who took 4 wickets.
Good to see handshakes around. Both the teams played hard on the field. Good to see that sportsmanship. All smiles there from the support staff. Haven't they done a good job with this team? So Nepal remain unbeaten. March on to the semis. There you go, leading from the front. Sandeep Lamichhane with the bat and with the ball. Brilliant day. It's been that kind of day, Paresh, where it's been all for the bowlers most of the time. Wickets falling. Small bit of contribution from the bat as well.
Yes, and Nepal winning the game by 68 runs. Match 19 of the ACC Men's Premier Cup 2023. What a performance by Sandeep Lamichhane. First of all, with the bat, 42 not out, and then with the ball, 5-wicket haul for him. He's just thanking the spectators, his fans, thanking them to have come here to support Nepal team. Very good scenes, and you can see Sompal Kami as well taking crucial 3 wickets in the start.
Although Nepal had a bad day with the bat in the field, I'm sure this win will add a lot of confidence to the team's dugout. They have won games chasing 300, 280, 270, but this one defending 157 speaks a lot about this team. They are not giving up.
Yeah, it's a team effort by the national team of Nepal. Even though they didn't have a good outing with the bat, they did the job with the ball and in the field as well. Team Starkey taking that brilliant catch, even Gulshan Jha taking that catch, diving in front of him. Dipendra Singh Airi taking a smart catch. Arif Sheikh as well. Arif Sheikh with a stumping. Sompal Kami with 3 wickets. Even though they didn't do well with the bat, they came out very strong with the ball and in fielding.
And needless to say what a fielding effort was that by the fielders of Nepali team. Beam Sarki, Dipendra Singh Airi leading from the front, taking those crucial catches at the right moment. That's what you need in the field when you're defending low totals. That's the batting highlight for you.
Yes, not much to see there from Qatar. They were bowled out for 89, but there were some shots played very hard by the Qatari batters. The first ball went for a 6 by Kamran Khan of Lalit Rajbanshi, and that was timed to perfection down the ground by the left-hander. This was cut very fiercely behind square on the offside. This was a lucky escape for the batter there, getting the inside edge, and this one as well, getting the outside edge. There was no slip there. 2 good sweep shots played by Amir, one behind square in the leg side and one in front of square, just exploiting the vacant area down in the boundary line. This was a lucky escape for the batsman there, getting the outside edge, the ball rolling down to the boundary. This was a very good shot. 6 in the first ball of Lalit Narayan Rajbanshi. You can see, yeah, again, just applauding the crowd. Kamran gone for 8, Zahir for 15, Imal for 6, Tanveer for a not, Ikramullah for 5, Rizlan for 4, the captain. Khurram played for 15, Amir 14, Walid 3, Gayan 4, and Ois not out on 5. 10 extras bowled by Nepal in that 25.1 overs. Let's look at the wickets to fall for Qatar. The first one to go was Kamran Khan. Smart catch held by Dipendra Singh Airi. The wicket taker Lalit Rajbanshi, and Sompal Kami with his very good spell. The first spell of 6 overs took 3 wickets. Then came in Sandeep Lamichhane. 5-wicket haul for him in today's match. Sompal Kami beating the batsman with his pace, skiddy pace. Look at the celebration. This one was a brilliant catch by Team Sarki, diving in front of him. Look at the celebration again. And then Chinese is stumping. Good glove work there by Asif Sheikh. This was taken the gloves. This was a plum in front. And indeed, even he just celebrated after the ball hitting the pads. This was another plum in front by Lamichani. And the last one to go was a very smart catch by Gulsanjar down in the boundary line. Look at him run to 20 yards in and take on a blinder. Let's look at the bowling card for Nepal. Lalit 5 overs, 27 runs given, 2 wickets. Sompal Kami 7 overs, 1 maiden, 24 for 3. Sandeep Lamichani, the pick of the bowlers, 9.1 overs, 3 maidens, 14 runs and 5 wickets. Gulshan 3 overs for 17 and Dipendra Singh Hari 1 over for 7 runs. This is the match summary of match 19, the last group match in AA. Sandeep Lamichani made 42 not out while batting. Rohit Paudel 27 and Asif Sheikh 19. Amir 4 for 42, pick of the bowlers for Qatar. Ois 3 for 36 and Gayan 2 for 38. Chasing the mere target of 158, Qatar were allowed for 89. Zahir 15, Khurram 15 and Amir 14. Nepal's bowling Sandeep, the pick of the bowlers, 5 for 14, Sompal 3 for 24 and Lalit 2 for 27. Nepal winning the game by 88 runs. Very good team effort by the Nepali boys, and look at the group stages here, points table. Nepal finishing at top, winning the group with 7 points without a loss. Oman with 6 points, 1 loss and 3 wins. And in Group B, UAE has qualified for the semi-finals, and the game against Hong Kong and Kuwait is still underway, and that will decide the fourth semi-finalist of the tournament. We'll take a short break here. Andrew Leonard will be back with you with the post-match presentation ceremony.
Congestion ahead. We're on the fastest route. Rerouting.
All-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
दादा बाहिर भाइरस छ
नडराउ मात्र छु गर्दियो भाइरसलाई
हो लाइफबोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प र सरकारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जम्प प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
We only have 1 day left. Focus, man. No, coach. We have 1 month. You have 1 month. I have 1 month. I have sent my referral link. Please check it once.
Whirling Refer Guns. The way Zanalai एक महिना free internet and Nest TV subscription passes. Whirling Refer offer.
Alright, guys. Don't worry. We have 1 month. Let's do this.
क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1 हुनुको राज के हो?
नेपालकै सबैभन्दा ठुलो केबल फ्याक्ट्री, पूर्ण डायमिटरको पक्का ग्यारेन्टी।
यसको पनि त राज होला।
राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी।
पता लाग्यो राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी।
वाह राजेश दाइ,
गुणस्तरको पहिचान, लिटमस केबल, क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1।
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting.
All-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
हो लाइफ बोय ह्यान्ड वास मार्छ 99.9% भाइरस त्यसैले संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जम्प प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1 हुनको राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1
Okay, boys, this sports we need speed. Be fast. Got it, coach. Who's the fastest? Okay, Whirling.
सबैलाई थाहा छ इन्टरनेटको स्पिड र सर्भिस दुवैमा फास्टेस्ट वर्ल्ड नै हो
This is the fastest.
अब हरेक 2.25 लिटर स्प्राइट सँग 2 PM ऑपरेशनल कंट्रोल सिस्टममा
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
लाइफ बोय ह्यान्ड वासले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरस त्यसैले पम्प रब संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जम्प प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
We only have 1 day left. No, coach. We have 1 month. You have 1 month. I have 1 month. I have sent my referral note. Please check it once.
Whirling referrals. दुवैजनालाई एक महिना फ्री इन्टरनेट र नेटफ्लिक्स सब्सक्रिप्सन पास Whirling refer offer.
Alright guys, don't worry. We have 1 month. Let's do this.
क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1 हुनुको राज के हो नेपालकै सबैभन्दा ठुलो केबल फ्याक्ट्री पूर्ण डायमिटरको पक्का ग्यारेन्टी
यसको पनि त राज होला
राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी गुणस्तरको पहिचान लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route.
All-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
हो लाइफ बोय ह्यान्ड वासले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरस त्यसैले संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जम्प प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1 हुनको राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1
Okay, boys, this one we need. You to be fast. Coach, who's the fastest? Okay, Whirling.
सबैलाई थाहा छ इन्टरनेटको स्पिड र सर्भिस दुवैमा फास्टेस्ट वर्ल्ड नै हो
This is the fastest.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
हो लाइफ बोय ह्यान्ड वासले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरस त्यसैले पम्प रब संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जम्प प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
We only have 1 day left. No, coach. We have 1 month. You have 1 month. I have 1 month. I have sent my referral note. Please check it once.
Whirling for good. Space available on internet subscription. Whirling refer offer.
Alright guys, don't worry.
क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1 हुनुको राज के हो? नेपालकै सबैभन्दा ठुलो केबल फ्याक्ट्री, पूर्ण डायमिटरको ग्यारेन्टी।
राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी।
पता लाग्यो, राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी। गुणवत्ताको पहचान लिटमस केबल, क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1।
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Reroute.
The all-new Balso N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Life by hand wash normally marks 99.9% viruses. Number 1 selling joint protection soap brand.
लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1 हुनुको राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी। लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1।
Okay, boys, in the sweet what we need to be fast. Who's the fastest? Okay, Whirling.
सबैलाई थाहा छ इन्टरनेटको स्पिड र सर्भिस दुवै फास्टेस्ट वर्ल्डमा नै।
Congestion ahead. Are you on the fastest route? Rerouting.
The all-new Balso N160 with dual channel ABS.
Reach your destination.
Life by hand washले मार्छ 99.9% viruses. त्यसैले pump, rub, संसारकै नम्बर 1 selling jump protection soap brand.
लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1 हुनुको राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी। लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1।
Okay, boys, in this pitch what we need is speed. We need to be fast. Who's the fastest? Okay, whirling.
सबैलाई थाहा छ इन्टरनेटको स्पिड र सर्भिस दुवैमा फास्टेस्ट।
19 of the 1xBat ACC Men's Premier Cup 2023. The Adrian Cricket Council would like to thank three different groups. Firstly, the host CAN and all of all the venues for this magnificently hosted tournament. Secondly, the rights holder, the IPG group. And finally, all of the commercial partners who've come together to make the tournament such a success. Sincere thanks from the ACC. Well, we've had a really close contest, what a brilliant and engaging one. And Nepal, they have stayed unbeaten and they've topped Group A with a 61 victory. We're going to hear from both captains, find out who the matches, and we've also got a very special presentation. We'll start by speaking to the losing captain, that's the captain of QATAR. We'll speak to Mohammed Rizlan. Well, Mohammed, the contest that was absolutely epic start to finish. Start with your bowling. You were really excellent ball. All your bowlers that you used.
I think on this wicket, I think the first thing was to win the toss, and we actually started really well. Same team, and put us in a good position. And then the later part, always bowling brilliantly and be able to restricted them below 150 was a good achievement, definitely. Having said that, I think throughout the tournament, if I speak about batting led us, all the matches, and these are learning curves for us. Yeah, we know that Nepal will definitely come hard at us, even though it's 150, and that we saw. And we need to play more matches, probably, to learn from these things and to compete in this level. I submit that we as a batting unit, especially something of Canada, because we need to put runs on the board, especially the first 6 batters. Hopefully we will come hard on the next tournaments.
Talking about coming hard, Amir was outstanding. 4 wickets are clean, he bowled with pace and aggression.
Fruit. Yeah, he bowled very brilliantly. He was having a little bit of nickel in the legs, but still, he gave his heart out and bowled brilliantly. It's not easy to bowl on this wicket, especially fast bowlers. But I should, but done a great job, and the field is also supported equally really well.
Finally, there was a bit of niggle in that game, wasn't there? There was a real contest out there. The crowd got into it. Did you enjoy the contest?
It's all part of the game, you're there to manage the match and these things happen in the game, and also, we out in the, boundary line, we all friends. It was nice. Hopefully, we will play more matches in the future with Nepal and, try to give some feedback.
Okay, we'll look forward to seeing you in the 2020 qualifiers later in the year. Very well played in this tournament.
Thank you.
The captain are disappointed by the real fight. Well, okay. Second setting now. Captain, that is the captain, the home captain. Our microphone work. We might come to us with it. I think we're going to do this way. What on the contest? Real wake up call with the bat.
I think it's a wake up call for that. Especially, I think Qatar bowled really well in the beginning. Credit to them. And then in the back end, Sandy batted really well. And then like that, great to them also.
157 on that pitch. It didn't look like a bad wicket. Did you feel it was more of a 250 pitch or something like that?
I think it was around 250 wicket. Where I think we could not apply ourselves. So next name hopefully we'll do that. And secondly, talking about bowling, I think exceptional bowling from Sompal Dai, followed by Dai. So credit goes to bowling unit, I think.
Yeah, the three throw goals like Radvanjki as well. Tom Kamikaze and Andy Chamadani shared the 10 circuits around. Fielding performed excellent right up with the standards you'd expect.
Yeah, absolutely. We're talking in the winter, we're talking that we will corner contest. It's good, and I apply myself and be disciplined. So I think they did it very well.
Finally, I have to ask you, just like asking Ahmed Rizlan, there was a bit of spice out there. There was a bit in the contest. There was a beautiful flash, but it was always all careful and love and war.
I think we did nothing against this. So.
Okay, we'll see if this microphone is going to work. Thank you so much. Okay, that was Robert Fettel there, the captain of Nepal. Now, before we get to the Players of Match decision, we've got a very special presentation. I'd like everyone to listen up for this. I'd like to call upon the presenter for this special presentation, the CEO of Mr. Keshav Nepal, who is the new connectivity partner of the Cricket Association of Nepal. So, Keshav could come up. And we have got three things to present to a very special young man who earlier in the week he broke the world record, fastest ever in the history of international cricket, making the great Rashid Khan's record. He got there in just 42 games. It's of course Sandy Lamajani who's going to come and post you a few photos. The incredible achievement. Fastest in the history of one-day international cricket. We've had more than 4,500 ODIs, and Sandy's going to get one, not two, but three gifts for the first minute frame commemoration of that achievement. And Sandy, I'm going to take that from you then, and we've got to come. We name him a trophy to also mark that, acknowledge that. And that is a trophy that's going to be presented for a photograph. And Sandy, the last bit of news, great bit of news. I'm not sure if you know about this, but you're going to get a nice check as well. And this comes from WorldLink for 1 lakh rupees to mark the achievement. Sandy, many congratulations. I've got a feeling I might be to you in a few moments. We'll see you in a second. Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Keshav Nepal, and everyone at WorldLink there for their support of Nepali cricket. Okay, time for the player of the match decision. So as always, I'm going to go 3-2 board, but I'd like to call upon my presenter, Mr. Roshan Kumar Singh. If he could come up. He is the treasurer of the Cricket Association of Nepal. Roshan, come, and you've got the trophy, Roshan. You've been hiding from us with the money. Great job right there. The venue looks brilliant. Okay, we will, as always, go in reverse order. 3, 2, 1. In third place today, Amir Farouk with real pace, fire and aggression. He took 4 for 42 for QATAR. In second place, Sampal Kami bowled excellently well and gave us some joyous celebrations. 3 for 24. The winner, he may not be no leg spinner anymore. He may be turning into an all-rounder. He made 42 not out without bats. He took 5 for 14 in a smart spell of bowling. Of course, there can only be one choice. And Sandy Lamachani. So Sandy's going to receive his award as the player of the match from Roshan Shamar. And he's going to stay with me and have a bit of a chat as well. Thank you, Roshan. Sandy, come in here, my friend. Let's talk firstly about today's game. We'll get what you did last week with moment. Incredible performance. I know how hard you work at your batting. You're always telling me how hard you work. Without those runs, you may not have won the game.
I guess God has been so kind to all of us, and I won't get that credit you want me for we really lucky to have me with the last wicket partnership. I guess it's been the hard work we have been putting as a team over the last 3 or 4 months, and the way he's been helping us with the batting, bowling, whatever the management. This credit goes to every single individual who's been the unsung heroes behind our success.
Yeah, it's very humble of you to say, and Raj Banshi definitely played his role in that partnership. With 157 on the board, did you really believe it would be enough? No, you took a penetration on your bowling attack. Did you still feel you could win the game?
Yeah, when we batting at the end, we were just discussing if somehow we get to manage, to get somewhere around 100, we'll definitely give a great fight to the opponents. And I guess, great QATAR bowlers, they bowled on the right areas and just kept, going with their respective plans, and the way our bowlers actually getting every breakthrough, and Dalit as always, getting the ball in the power play and getting to the call team, and for of course, that made the job easy for me.
5 for 14 with the ball. I've watched you for many years. I know you're not getting really well. It feels to me like you've never really bowled your leg break as well. It's curving out of the hand, drifting, it's dipping, it's turning away. And then when you add the googly to that, it's a really potent threat.
The opponent teams keeps guessing my boundaries. So yeah, I'm working hard on the every single delivery, whether it's wrong or leg break or the flipper or top pin. Just working hard and all getting all the opportunities going into and maybe we have to be very very thankful to people who are coming, every single individual coming to the games and cheering for us, and all these small efforts from out of the field actually help us to boost our confidence and go forward, and as a team we keep getting successes.
Just 2 more questions. Firstly, that world record is satisfying, to say the least. Also a little bit emotional. Breaking Rashid Khan, we know he's a bowler that you look a huge amount. Everyone does in world cricket. Breaking his record, does that make it all the more special?
Yeah, definitely. Having any sort of records under your belt, it's a blessing for not only for me, for someone from a guy from Nepal who has been trying hard to make his country proud, and this is for all the people of Nepal, beautiful people of Nepal. This moment could not be possible without their efforts, their support, and it's a blessing of everybody. The way they've been supporting me from backstages or wherever. I guess God is so kind to all of us.
Finally, let's talk about this tournament. We don't know if you're going to play yet. Well, could be Kuwait. We're putting it up to Hong Kong right now in the game at Mulpani. But whatever happens, you're 2 games away from qualifying for the Asia Cup for the first time and playing against India and Pakistan. Is there a real belief in this group you can do it here on home soil?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we actually need to be very, looking forward to any team coming to play against us in the semi-finals. Yes, we have to be very ready. Whether it's Kuwait or Hong Kong, we have to be very clear with the plans, and we have to be very, sharp on the field to why we are currently doing the best business.
Well, Saturday is going to be quite the occasion here. Congratulations. Great to see you bowling with such freedom and such beauty. Very well done.
Thank you so much.
Okay, that's Sandeep Lamachani, a real star. He's a world record holder. Player of the match today. He almost single-handedly got Nepal over the line when they pushed hard by the Qatari side. It's going to wrap up our coverage from the group stage here. Get on over, though, to the other coverage. Hong Kong and Kuwait are currently playing out in a virtual quarter-final to see who's going to play against Nepal in the semi-final. If you are coming on Saturday, get your tickets now. They're selling like hotcakes. You don't get online, you may miss out. Thanks so much for joining us as always. It's going to be a super Saturday. We'll see you then.
Bajaj Postal presents ACC Men Hygiene Partner Lightboard, Internet Partner WealthLink, Uplifting Partner Coca-Cola. Title sponsor
Pulsar N160 with huge and ABS.
Hygiene Partner
World's #1 seller jump protection soap brand.
Internet Partner
Chitbanegi WealthLink.
Uplifting Partner 10 countries and 24 matches live from TU and Mulpani ground. Watch live on YouTube on OSR Sports. Bajaj also presents ACC's Men and Yaka. Hygiene Partner Lightboard, Internet Partner WealthLink, Uplifting Partner Coca-Cola.